Okay, so welcome back. It's another late night. I forgot to record on a Wednesday before D&D, and then D&D happened, and now it's 11:45 at night, which is, to be fair, early than it normally would be in this situation. But yeah, we have a few days today, so let's get into those. Nowish. First up for today is National Penucci Fudge Day. It's a Italian-style fudge with nuts in it. I've never had it, I've never interacted with it before today. I only know how to pronounce it because, for once, this website actually gave a proper fucking pronunciation guide for something like this. And even then, I'm not confident that I've pronounced it correctly. I'm sure someone will correct me if anyone ever sees this. But, yeah. It seems like it'd be nice, depending on what kind of nuts are in it. Supposedly it's a lighter fudge than sort of your normal fudge. One example they've given is in pecans, which is fine. I mean, I don't know, maybe like almonds or something like that might be better. It's just my opinion. But like blanched almonds, because you wouldn't really want the skin from the almond in that situation, because it just kind of ruined the whole experience. But if you have the blanched almond, so you don't have the skin on it, and it's a little more malleable, block it, that would be nice. Like almond fudge sounds nice, I think is the point I'm making. I also should point out that day is also blue. You know how I mentioned, I think 2 days ago, well, one of the days was randomly blue instead of red like everything else? Yeah, that one's also blue. Our next day for today is National Hammock Day. And the experience of hammocks is a strange one because it starts awfully. Then you get to relax. It's really comfy. A well put up hammock is great. And then the other side. You have to get out. And this too is hell. In fact, this is more consistently hell than getting in. So yeah, hammocks are strange, but I think overall nice. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I'm pretty sure I'm hearing what I think are fireworks. So that's a thing. Again, don't know if it's coming up on camera. Our next day is National Rat Catchers Day. A reminder to pay the Pied Piper. Or don't. Maybe you have a reason to suddenly lose responsibility for a whole bunch of kids. That I think is the darkest joke I've done on this series, and I am proud of it. And finally, for one of those days that changes annually in a way that they don't know, I don't know, and if they do know, they're not telling me, so I, again, do not know. It's National Hot Dog Day. You thought I would have remembered, but I went into a spiel. Yeah, it's National Hot Dog Day. Hot dogs are great. But you are overcomplicating them. Pickles shouldn't be anywhere, but especially shouldn't be on hot dogs. Sorry, gherkins. I specify gherkins because I like pickled radish. Pickled radish is very nice. Gherkins, I'm not as much of a fan of. They're okay in very, very, very small doses, or like in relish. And even then, I'd rather have like a tomato-based relish than a pickle-based relish. I'm looking at the viewfinder instead of the lens, which is something I do on and off, but I feel like I've been doing less recently, but I'm doing more now, I guess. But that's not the point. Again, there's the problem I mentioned before about you fried onions to the point of death and then decided to put them on a hot dog. Again, onions, fine. Slightly fried onions, fine. You don't slightly fry your onions though. You fry them to death. You keep them in a hot box or on the fryer and then dole them out, and they are sloppy and disgusting. Again, only time I want remotely like soggy onions like that is in noodles, and even then I'd rather have a bit more bite in my onion. And yeah, like you're making all of these weird hot dogs. No, just put the sausage, put the like tube of constituted meat in the bun. Let me put some sauce on it, and I mean one sauce. So depending on mood, ketchup, barbecue, maybe like a relish, like again tomato relish, or maybe a sweet chili or something like that. Depending again, purely on mood. But a sauce sriracha mayo maybe. But a single sauce, and then let me eat it. Stop overcomplicating a fucking hot dog. It's a hot dog. It's sausage on a bun. Don't need anything else. In fact, I could sometimes, like, the number of times I've had hot dogs and then I've made sure that a lot of the times I have hot dogs. The hot dogs are shorter, significantly shorter than the buns. So load up that extra bit with ketchup so you get yourself a bit of a ketchup sandwich in there. Good shit. And I have, like, before just been like, I have, like, when you have more buns than hot dogs, you double up on hot dogs and buns. When you have more hot dogs than buns, you double up hot dogs and buns. When you have more buns and hot dogs, you use up all the buns you have in hot dogs. And generally because you think you're not sure if you want another hot dog, or while you're waiting for the hot dogs to heat up, you get yourself a bun, you cut it in half, you cover it in ketchup, and you eat that while the hot dogs cook, because you have an excess of buns. And again, ketchup on a finger bun is fantastic. That has been my PSA on both hot dogs and ketchup sandwiches. I will see you. Actually, do all the things that I normally tell you to do, because I should probably do some semblance of an intro. Oh, subscribe, share, get yourself caught up, embrace the chaos, change the world, and I will see you tomorrow. Ta-ra.